G'day everyone, welcome back to some more Alliance War action here in PuzzleCombat. We do have Hydra matched up against NP Z51 NG, or No Pain No Gain and Zone 51. Yeah, blue tanks on their side, green on our side, so fairly tough war, I think, all things in all. These guys are a very strong warring alliance. Yeah, first off, I do have Gros Truc or Truc or something. Anyway, so I've gone with a 3-1-1 setup of greens with a yellow and a purple. So we've got my favourite combination at the moment of Fiddle and Aquani as two of the greens, Venus as a healer, and then we've got Amethyst and Dragon Fist as the two off-colour heroes. So have managed to get rid of Ghost and also the right wing, and then Emerald also just bit the dust there, and now it's just Topaz and Pulse left to kill off. So we will fire off with Amethyst, and because she had the attack buff and the stealth bonus damage, we did get the kill on both of them in one. So yeah, first one down. Next up is Xlon, who features exactly the same team on both sides, pretty much. My side, I do have Wyatt in instead of Venus. I unfortunately don't have two copies of Venus. I'd love it, but only got the one copy. And then we've also got a less leveled copy of both Fiddle and Dragon Fist this time around. So fairly generous board once again. Have managed to get a fair number of green tiles, as well as a nice little cascade of green there to get rid of Ghost. So it does mean that I can use my charge control on Pulse this time around, and then we'll target away. I've missed Amethyst. I thought I had tapped her there, but obviously didn't. So I'll fire Amethyst off this time, as well as Dragon Fist, targeting that left-hand side with Amethyst. Got Amethyst charged again, which is very nice, so we can pick off that right-hand side now. And then Amethyst discharged once again. So we will use Amethyst now to kill the enemy Amethyst and let Fiddle kill Topaz, essentially. Did get a dodge on the first cast of Amethyst, so yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. This game is done and dusted even without the dodge. So there we go, 2 from 2 against probably the hardest two defenses that I'm going to face. Let's be real, those are some pretty hefty heroes in some very optimal positions. Next up, we've got Fabrix, a little bit different this time. We've got a flak wing and a sidestep as the other wing. Otherwise, the middle three are the same, with Ghost and Pulse and Emerald. So first move, just making the little purple match that we saw. Then we get some green tiles in both of our next two tile matches. Not quite enough to charge, so hopefully this last green tile that I picked up is enough, which it was. I'm going to pop the charge control out on probably the right-hand side, and then I'm also going to put the blaze element over there as well. And then I'm just going to make all of my tile matches on that right side as much as I can, in order to make use of that charge control that I've got going there. Green tiles to kill off the enemy, what's the name? Emerald. And now I can use Ayumi and Wyatt just to get a little bit of damage off on that left side. Unfortunately, enemy sidestep did get some damage going on me, but I do fortunately get the double tap here. Unfortunately though, we got the dodge on sidestep, but that's okay. Not going to matter too much in the end because Pulse is dead and now it's a 1v5 situation. So as good as sidestep is, it's going to be hard for her to claw back this kind of a health advantage that I've got going at the moment. We can see there the blaze element doing some absolute work, and finishing it off for me. So 3 from 3. Next up, we've got Alex with a Ghost, Tank, Emerald flank, and Bunraku in the other flank, with Cruise and Dragon Fist. So this time around, I do have I think it's a 3-2 setup at this point. No, it is still 3-1-1. So we've got Wyatt with Whack and Bunraku, Whack and Mervanaya. Bunraku is in there for the charge bonus that she gives to her nearby allies, and then Thunk for some damage output as well as the bypass. So little bit unfortunate, didn't get many green tiles, but have gotten Bunraku charge now. So we'll fire that off, and then we're just trying to get the green tiles under Ghost matched up and able to be used. So we did manage to get one green match. Unfortunately, Ghost has now fired a second time, and my poor old Whack is dead. So we are in a bit of a precarious position. Yeah. Particularly with two heroes about to fire on their side of things. So Emerald kills off Wyatt, and then enemy Bunraku kills Mayor Vanalia. So we're down to 2 off-color heroes, so our tile damage isn't going to be great. And then, yeah, we did get the kill though on Ghost, so we've opened up the ghosting lane for the clean. I have been instructed by my Alliance team at this point not to do any cleans, just to go for the one-shots. So normally I would go in for a cleanup on it, but I have been instructed not to do that. So this time around I've gone with the 3-2. I didn't actually intend to go 3-2, it kind of just did it when I was just building the team. So yeah, I've gone with Variant Throttle and another Mayor Vanalia. I've gone Tamika as the 3rd green, and then our 2 blues, I've got Funky Beats. I put him in there for the damage as well as the buff and ailment duration, and then Doodle for just a second healer, because that last one I sort of just struggled a bit to get healing going and recover. So Mayor Vanalia on the left side, Tamika on the right. Tamika, it doesn't really matter where I target, it's mostly about getting that counter attack up and running. Which we see we've got now. Enemy Ayumi fires and dies thanks to her own counterattack, or the counterattack coming back at her. And now enemy Amethyst is about to fire as well, hopefully landing excellent on all of my shields, my counterattacks there, and she dies. So now it's just a matter of finishing off Dragon Fist. So yeah, I really like counterattack. There's something really satisfying about watching it kill enemies off for you. So yeah, next one, 3-2 again. It worked well for the last fight, so I'm going to introduce it once more. This time I've gone with 2 reds, which is a little bit risky against a blue tank, but I figure it's strong against Whack, so I might try to do it, as well as Jocasta and Syntax being 2 really great heroes. And then, yeah, so we've got Variant Throttle, Hairwear in normal format with the Variant bonus, and then Chainsaw as my 3 green heroes. So, little unlucky there not to get the kill on Mayhem. He did just survive thanks to a dodge, but managed to get rid of him now. So I'll target at the moment, the left-hand side with Syntax for the charge control. Unfortunately, a withstand from Whack really is very unfortunate, particularly seeing as he hits extraordinarily hard. So I don't have too many choices. I take a bit of a gamble here and get the healing up on Jocasta with her charge. Unfortunately, who does Whack target with his shot? Jocasta. So Jocasta unfortunately died there. If it had targeted somewhere else on the team, I probably would have been able to survive and very much come back to this fight, because Joe does a lot of healing. Unfortunately, not to be, because yeah, I lost my healer, and then we sort of went a little bit downhill from there. So yeah, again, a little bit disappointing. As I said, if Jocasta hadn't have been targeted, I think would have had a real good chance there of coming back for the win. But without that, it is unfortunately, yeah, some very fantastic targeting there from the AI in that fight. Oh well, as I said, not much I can do about it. You just sort of gotta carry on with it. Can't do anything. Sometimes the AI does very good targeting, other times it just absolutely shafts you. So that is all 6 of my attacks. So ultimately we did get 4 kills, 2 partials. One of them, ultimately I would have cleaned one of them, but I did get instructed not to. So you can see there my 6 attacks, the 2 misses in the middle there. So we did not do great. We got 242 points, as a little bit shy of the 5 kills mark that I tend to go for at 250 to 270. So yeah, anyway, that's the end of this one. We've got no more flags. They've got a couple more, but they've already got the win, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, good game to the M. But anyway, I'll catch you guys around. Good luck, stay safe, and happy gaming. Cheers, bye.